So you know what's interesting? The NHL does this thing every year called a Winter Classic, where they play an outdoor game. And we know the National Lacrosse League has, done an outdoor game. I believe it was San Diego Seals and the Las Vegas Denver Dogs, maybe, a few years ago in San Diego. I liked it. It was a really cool atmosphere. But college lacrosse is played, I think everywhere like below everything except for the NLL was basically played outside. Like lacrosse can be played outside. I've seen a game where like rain is happening. I've seen a game where snow is happening. And I'm like, what if the NLL did that? And we're going to have fun with this. But when I give you these top 5 locations, it's kind of realistic at the same time, which is why you'll see where I have them ranked. So, again, what if the NLL had a Winter Classic? What would be my top 5 locations? And I really geared toward the outdoors part of this, and I want to make mention as well about this. Social media manager Bigo and producer Joe helped me a bunch with these locations to kind of fine tune them because I take this very seriously. All right, number 5 for me, and the reason it is so low on the list is because I don't know if this arena/venue has an outdoor section. It would be the Nexus Center or the Adirondack Bank Center in Utica, New York, basically where the Worlds was held. I don't know if they have an open area. I'm sure they would be willing to accommodate, but I would not mind seeing a Winter Classic there one year, especially in the NLL's. Their schedule lines up as well. Number 4 for me would be Wembley Stadium in London. Now, this is a pipe dream because I know that like 20 years from now, the NLL might have the funds to rent out that stadium or even fill it for that matter. But I do think it would be an awesome look if the National Lacrosse League one day got one of those historic international venues. Wembley is the place. Number 3, I'm a Colts fan. Now that matters, but it's just interesting. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, has a retractable roof. But I feel like they don't ever use that thing when it can't open. And while the Colts are stinking it up the last 5 years, the God bless you, Andrew Luck, I would not mind seeing the NLL go to a market they think has potential. But the top 2, and you may not have thought about these, and I didn't either until our good friend Bigo told me about them. I was like, these are the top 2, clearly. Number 2, Coors Field, home of the Rockies, the Colorado Rockies. Mammoth possibly have the second best atmosphere in all the NLL. Ball Arena is always bumping. Colorado Rockies, Coors Field, has a great view. We've seen the Raiders double down on their football and, baseball field thing that they do. Who's to say a lacrosse field could not be put down for the Coors Field? And like I said, you already have the fan base there. It wouldn't be a bad deal. And number 1, I don't know what this place is called yet because no one does. But the Buffalo Bills' new home stadium. We know that the Pagulas, it seems that they care more about lacrosse right now than they do the Sabres. And that's fine. But I really do think that the Bills' new stadium has to be one of the first options. It has to be. Again, Bills Stadium, the new Bills Stadium coming up. Coors Field, number 2. Number 3 is Lucas Oil. Number 4 is Wembley. Number 5 is Utica. Producer Joe says Winter Classic in North Korea would go crazy. Well, no comment, but yes. And then our good guy Bigo also said the Big House in Michigan. Another great one. He also said the Roman Coliseum, but I'm pretty sure Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are trying to rent that out before the NLL does. All right. But I think it'd be fun. Where would you want to see an outdoor game? And should it be in the snow? Because I think it should be. I would love to see a snow game Pat Gregoire, friend of the show. Wow. Well, there you go. Who needs a new Bill Stadium when you have Solon Field in Buffalo, home of the Bisons? Let's freaking go. Also, can we please think of another name for a Buffalo sports team besides something to do with like the animal? Like, we got to stop doing that. But thank you, Pat. There you go. Bill Stadium. What am I talking about?